Last time when I was here, I died. Just to one unsuspected spooky ghost boy. But this certain thing did not happen one time. It happened again, and 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 again. But no more. This time, I will succeed. I will measure everything thrown at me and reach the 100-day count at the end of this. So let me grab my keyboard and mouse and I will indulge in for survival. And this is how it feels, surviving hardcore Skyblock for 100 days. The world is casual, with few islands I can already see in the distance. The grass is just in darker green color, reasons being that I spawned in the dark forest biome. Just like always, I can set up a basic cobblestone generator, surround the tree with the dirt blocks to cut it down the smart way as possible. With pickaxes in my possession, the only use I will ever get out of it is by getting the free cobblestone to craft an upgraded tool of mine. But I will not forget that wooden variant, which helped me get things started in this world, so I will remember it as a Day Zero pickaxe. I will commemorate you in the future, my dear friend. The Skyblock world can already end if you don't get a sapling from a tree, but thankfully I had one just so I can replant the tree. Without wasting any more time, I must mine cobble for a while to do any modifications needed around here. Of course, if a tree pops up, I would gladly cut it down to let it generate more saplings for dear precious of me. I decided to mine this entire day to get loads of cobblestone filled in my huge pockets. I did this until the next day struck, and ending up with 7.5 stacks of cobblestone, oh dear lord. This is meant for just expanding further and beyond. But before I do that, I just have to set up a safety area under here. Dirt is my golden ticket to my survival. With it, I can get easy wood building blocks and food from farming because of it. Dirt unlocks so many doors of machinery if you can harvest loads and loads of it at the start. This platform is going. It's coming down. I just want to start placing slabs at the height level I spawned in. The reason I want to keep it half slabbed, so no dangerous mobs can spawn on top of here. And because of this, I don't need torches to provide lighting. I will use all the cobblestone I got from mining just to have a lot of space for the trees to be planted. And I must not forget to torch up some of these trees. Mining is back in action, working things through eventually. Every day shines through, but there's no rest for me yet. Let me start bridging in this direction, because it's the furthest away from my cobblestone generator. And my mini mob killing area has been built. Now I just need to wait for night time. I can start doing other things, no biggie. I wanted to bridge to the Spruce Island. First I must have a safety around here if I'm willing to collect every item without them falling into the void. Now I can grab everything to its final bits. Only one spruce sapling is left in here. Don't worry, precious, I will not let your kind to be extinct. Trees have grown so much in here, so now I can start building with wood around here. A lot of saplings were picked up, now I can put them all up in the composter to get one bone meal out of this. And by building this bunker of water, I can use this bone meal on the dirt to get the second water source. With it, I can make infinite water around here. But in just only 3 days, I got tons of wood and cobblestone to start going for advanced builds. Going up and jumping down to place ladders. Just to my shock of fear, I hear the phantoms are coming after me. I dealt with these mobs so much already, I only need blocks to have a barrier of protection for me. Die, you phantoms! Just get out of here, You're like the mosquitoes of Minecraft. I don't want you coming after me. I am just trying to build a mob grinder already in this playthrough. Mob grinders are the most effective farms in the Skyblock world. Since mobs don't spawn in caves or other areas, their spawn rate is very high for this world, which makes that a very good to drop and XP farm. But building at nighttime is so dangerous for me. Now, since I don't have a bed to sleep through phantom attacks, I must just focus on getting resources for the daytime. Fresh as the day goes, my plan for this is to cover the top with cobblestone slabs, just in case if the lightning struck, it doesn't catch on fire. All that is left for here is by getting trapdoors placed. It is required though for this to work. Closing the gap for the final touch and I can already hear mobs spawning tons in there. Not spending so much time farming in here, I am already set with a better food resource. Accepting the Irish culture, my ways lead me by beginning to set up a potato farm for myself. Plowing the dirt with care. Quickly adding the potatoes here, but from my mistake, the creeper blows up and all the angry creatures flow into my farm. Okay, this is bad, but at least these mobs are one hit at very least. Regarding the fact, mobs like skeletons do the most damage to me, and relying on rotten flesh as my only source of food here to regenerate health. Oh crud, one more arrow and I would have been toast. Let's just build up to get away from the skeleton's shooting range. I just have to build my way to the dropping tube, just to block off and prevent any more threats flowing in here. I must only kill the mobs who have managed to fall down before it hits nighttime. But this switch is my huge threat right now. With their poison they got me down so much. I had no food on me, so I just have to bridge further away just so for the mobs to despawn from this place. Have to fix the health first and cook the potatoes just to recover. The problem was solved. That means more killing here. That must be a good amount of strings to craft the bed and sleep cozy. Next plan, grab wood as many as I can cut right now, and I will start bridging to one location in search of something interesting at hand. And while I was bridging, I lay eyes on the ancient city in the distance, and also the new trial chamber next to it. What a lucky find I am in. Let me risk this and enter one of these hazardous structures. And from this chest, I am set with the diamond leggings piece. Spooky skull is in here. Why not grab it? First trigger warning in here. So much loot to grab in these chests. A diamond hoe is a welcome tool in my collection. All fun and games in this place until the warden spawns in front of your face. And now, I just gotta leave the space. Just preparing for what I have planned going for the next day. I will want to survive the challenge thrown at me in the trial chamber. Oh dang it, the trial spawners are being activated. Doing the smart way by just hitting the skeletons in their feet. I can clear this room and grab everything that I will need. Difficulties like the sword cracks and breaks, but with the loot provided I can get stronger materials to hit the mobs harder. But that still brings dangerous moments to the table. All this clash and fight to establish the weakness potions. More on those later. Having a fight against breezes reminds me of my Team Fortress 2 days. Like fighting a soldier, and me as a pyro can reflect his shots. The vault gives me something good for once. Something to feel safe for my belly. This specific trial chamber had tons of skeletons. Bulks to be exact. With all that swinging done, now my iron sword broke. Reaching for upgrades, I build up to diamond sword level. If I found any more weakness potions, I grabbed them if I had any more inventory space. Taking a rest afterwards by going to bedtime to have day cycle right outside. Back home I stored what I got from there. And I know my chest is messy with all the items in it, but I just want to gear up to full. To start bridging to the next structure to conquer for my gains of power. This place might be gorgeous, but the mansion has all kinds of horrible creatures living in here. Must use all the blocks to my advantage. Only want to explore the ground floor in here, I just have to block off the staircase leading upwards to not be lurked from behind in this matter. These villager axemen are way strong and fast for me to combat them. It's better to play the blocking game and kill them right by their feet. The rooms in this mansion have sweet farms that I will have a chance to use to start a farm on my own, and other rooms contain anvils. Before I enter the dangerous territory of the first floor, I must check all the spaces here to have the best spot to have a safe enter. The zombies on this floor really wanted to get me, so let's kill them without them reaching me. I want my floors clean! The evoker is better to kill away from their side of view, just that I can avoid making things difficult around here. But the kill was worth it to have a marvelous item in my possession. I have Totem of Undying in my hands. The item will give me a fighting chance in the rough situations. This level had another evoker in one of these rooms, coming straight into my hands, another item of Undying to have. But wow, these Vindicators built a giant freaking bulb chicken in here. Close to securing everything in this mansion, the vindicators are gonna have to go. The places had creepers in here, and their buddy skeleton shot one of them to have it drop a music disc. One more evoker, there is never enough to kill them, and grab as much of these items of undying as possible. The mansion was all explored, so I'm taking the rest from all the adventures and starting to get building blocks. For other plans, I got to build more living space on my starter island, until more wood is left in my inventory. Measure everything accordingly. For the rest of the day, I was just placing blocks of slabs in creation, and restocking on items when it got dark. The everyday is no special of interest in any way, just chill and place. With all the mob grinding I have done to get bones from the skeletons, I then had the bone meal to add the growth into the trees. And with the final blocks to place, I've got a huge space for it if I want to put any kinds of farm or structure in here. Let me go down through the water stream to leap through the ancient city one more time. Time has passed for the Shriekers to reset. Looting this entire thing, expecting to get something good out of it. If I see these Shriekers in one crowd, and use the hoe to get rid the rest until the darkness effect clears away. Fortunately, there were other Shriekers on the other side. This clumsiness of me has activated the warden spawning. What time it is? A right time for me to get villagers in this place. Just need a breeder to be built if I want this guy to produce more. The wait didn't take so long for the villager variant zombies to come falling down. Now I got them close together and feed them the medicine to get some villagers in here. Curing was done when I was gathering resources, just for me to have blocks to build a place to keep these guys in. But my crucial mistake was forgetting to fill up the hole when I unplugged the mob grinder here. The base is swarming in hundreds of hostile mobs in here, and I have my villagers zombified because of this. Plug it up again. I was doing the cleaning duty for now. I guess the skeleton did some of the cleaning for me when he friendly fired his squad over here. Cleared it all up, and this is all the music disc the skeleton produced me. Like wow, I wasn't even trying to collect them. Let me feed an apple to this guy to turn back. My after work turkey cooked brain forgot to fix the killing tube, so the mobs flooded the base again. The villager in this got diseased third time already. Even the villager isn't having fun. God, fix the tube hole now, so no more of my brainless mind can ruin it all. I ran out of golden apples. What do you think? These villagers ate them. So thank goodness there was a golden apple in this ruined portal chest. Come on, time to feed you the pills, old man. Unplug the system here, this time safely in here. Additional modifications to the breeder here. Going it to a certain location. This birch forest island that was near my home, I wanted to grab what is left in here. But anyway, these villagers finally are going to the place I will want them to be. Place the carrots down to let them farm. According to Voltruck's tutorial video, the discount for this villager on carrots is good for me. I can cash grab some emeralds from him. The villager breeder is active now, and to welcome the newborn villagers into here, I will make the trading hall for them and myself. For such a structure, it needed a special zombie in there. I picked a favorite of mine wearing gold armor to trap him for eternity here. You will never leave me. But the zombie villager I got from the grinder, I just wanted him to have him safe. Just wanted to name the gold zombie in there to something I can truly relate to. Having budged to start different things, why not go on the adventure again? Ancient City has to have something worth taking away, but the Shriekers have to be destroyed to not bug me with the creepy noises they shriek. Some loot was good, some were legendary, like holy pancakes! This place is almost completely harvested. Just to my luck, I find the brown mushroom. Let me tell you, these things will do wonders. I guess everything I find does wonders. A single chest contains a golden apple. But calm your nerves, it's just a normal variant. Bye bye city, you were fun. The golden apple can be fed to the zombie villager. The breeder is doing the hard work too, and giving me more subjects. I mean, people. Combine the hoes to make the perfect ones. I can combine the disc shards I found in the ancient city, just so I can have the ancient city disc variant. Relax and mine for the rest of his day. For what I have in mind. Come on, buddy. Time for you to get to work. But this villager is like the youngsters who don't want to work. Given the time to organize my other things, I come back to see the villager turned into a zombie again. Placing to bridge across the void, I see the ruined portal. Okay, this is my shot. But the creeper said nope and blasted all the loot straight into the abyss. Returning with frustration when I ran out of blocks. The villager zombie despawned from existence. I just have to go to a different place now, more like different dimension. Without being blessed with any flint, I just had no other choice but to ignite it with the lava bucket. Of course I light it. I'm a genius. In this dimension, I am not here to explore. I am here to build. To build something powerful. But for it, I have to sacrifice my precious iron to grab lots and lots of leaves as a building block. Other item I needed on this list was snow. Good thing I got snow from the Spruce Island, so I can get infinite snow from the snowman. Back to construction. I was following a tutorial how to build this. Props to Shulkercraft, by the way. I was supposed to get these grindstones, which took a lot of items to get in this amount. And the snow can go in here. With all the leaves in my inventory, no stopping there, I had to fill in the area for a half a circle. A lot of leaves needed to be placed, so this took me most of the day. As for that, I was finished. Cobblestone was next to have as a building source. And I am not wasting any more iron on shears, so random spruce slabs here. Here it is. I wanted to build a cobblestone roof first to have it blocked, before I start placing normal blocks to let the mob spawn. Roof prevents the chances of gas spawning in this gold farm to avoid any disasters happening around here. Testing this gold farm out, I see the piglins don't go in the right killing tubes. But let me focus on that issue later. I just have to use the wood from the leaf collection work I'd done previously, just so I can start bridging for something cool to find. No overwork but this. Even the following day is just going in one direction. Direction leading me right in the eyes of this stronghold. Short on building materials, but I got more than 1,000 blocks of distance of walking back to the base to get more. So just YOLO straight into the fountain of water. And this risky maneuver could have costed my entire world. But it was a sick jump, right? Being motivated without coming back empty-handed, I used the survival skills just by grabbing the resources in my surroundings. I had to capture this trial chamber for loot, but holy crud, that is a ton of zombies. The loot in here is always worth it. With no caves, I get some sweet diamonds. And the dangers of parkouring for the ladder jump and the hazards in here are easier to avoid since I've done this before. Oh my god, is that a baby zombie riding a chicken? Die I guess. Oh no, my pickaxe broke. Well, I got lots of iron laying around. Why not use it? And oh, what's in here? Well, you get some, you lose some. And by all means, I get a lot of things. That's all of this trial chamber. Need to brighten up the day to get back home. Feeling the energy of Assassin's Creeding this, and whoop! Nailed it. The books, I want those shinies. What is such a helpful thing that generates in here and all of that? Still risking with parkour jumps, but a simple water can help me minimize the risks and enjoy my adventures. I have seen enough. Time for this chest boy to go back home. Just stash all of these items in here. I got a bunch. A few blocks can be added to fix this farm to have it going for my liking. Yes, that's what genocide's supposed to be. Back home, I got a boat villager, infect the heck out of him, break these few blocks, and heal back to villagers, you damn workers of mine. Eventually, I got more villagers in here, because my breeder works way too good. This armorer is all I will need for now, because I worked them up to get me my diamond gear slot. God damn, I look marvelous. This librarian got me the sweeping edge books. Put it on my sword, getting this enchanting place in here. Let's task by doing the infecting exercise, and cure straight right away. Okay, I look back at this footage and get a sharpness 4 villager with a decent deal. And I just deny it. But it seems at the time I was going for the looting offer. Add that to my stuff. Oh wow, the same villager has the sweeping edge enchant now. Which means... kill the other villager, you don't matter to me anymore. Mending got. Sorted up the mending. Let me fix this now, using the mobs here. Next activity is to bridge somewhere. That was short, just like my block count. So I just farm here for gold and stuff. Few minutes in here, and I already have 35 gold. This gold has to be used somewhere, so come here, you uglies. Ha! You got trapped, son! Don't be mad here. Have this. You mad, you energetic, all you have the same name now. This day is nothing but grind, just bridge, and resources to have it done. Other day I just do the same. Spotted a wild one, eh? Now you can see the animal is lighting on fire. That indicates it's being threatened. Good thing I got antibiotics to help me catch the bloke. Or kill them. I am not Steve Irwin. I am no bludger. Let's do a hard yakka and jump for it. Yeah, that was a sickie. Add the safety here. You dropped me a skull, so kind of ya. Wall it up like them American Yanks. Give me more, yakka. That's it, I'm skedaddling you. Grab the water, and let's make some protein shakes. Why not light up the shrooms for something exciting? Sugar field, it's all here. Brew them potions. I like apples, and that's how I like BAM apples, in the gold form that is. Since I have bartered with piglins, I can finally have dirt duplicated for myself. Cleric, you will give me a new good thing. Lapis is all that I need from you. Silk touch pickaxe. Yeah, give it to me. Just need some mending though. Let me enchant good things, but the bow failed to be good. Okay, now it's good. The trauma is yet to repeat itself. Chestplate fails to be good, but the helmet is a good one to keep it. Combine these two beautiful things together. Okay, the plan for this day. Gold farm, craft golden apples for farming, infect, cure, new villagers, curing again. Sindri's forging skills aren't needed to have something this good. Sharpness 5, sighted again. Too expensive, didn't take it. There it is, efficiency 5. I can have it on my pick. 10 minutes of stressful grinding, and I get sharp 4 as a good deal. Mending with just 1 emerald for this. Bruh. My annoyance is so low for this villager to give me a good deal, so I killed him. Hope this new guy gives me something good at least. Just heal, would ya? I've been here for more than 15 minutes, and my happiness is fulfilled when I got this. Oh! Wait! Yes! Yes! Enough of these librarians. I wanna kill. Get this gold crafted and exchange it to the emerald gems. This is good for my sword. Falling like the people off the edge of the world. Rotten, but good for the money for this villager. I want the weaponsmith upgraded for it to be a possibility. Gravel placing and 100% of flint is gathered. All because I added the fortune free book to my shovel. Smart. Just getting the needed emeralds and trading everything with this weaponsmith that he has in his pockets. Finally, I get a diamond axe trade. With this axe, I want good enchants on it. Let me get something good. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, woohoo! For this weapon of killing and chopping to be the most perfect, I wanted to spend this day by getting this darn axe upgraded to the perfect needs. I wanted to scare the god of thunder itself with this weapon in my hand. You pack a lot of punch. You will be my chain axe, like something like a psycho in the wastelands would have. Other things feel like a bunch of errands I have to run. It always feels like a cleanup. I am tired of walking the thousands of blocks to the stronghold, so the portal to the Nether is needed. And leading the pathway to my home portal, I will make the traveling much more shorter. Just finishing up with some medicine. I wonder, why is it red? This place needed to be bigger. forming a circle shape around here to have it filled. The harvest is good while I do this. I needed that stuff here. Fill it all up with the final slabs around here. I just have the need to go and see this dripstone island. Break everything! Well, I can get rid of all the ugly mess around here. The nighttime is close by, so I must bridge up. I just needed to hit the bed when I needed to. Snow. I can have the snow breathe life into the brainless snow guy. So I can shovel the messy leaves on the floor. Why the stuff he leaves isn't brown? More obsidian is good for my future. Now I must have a small dripstone farm. This is needed to make other farms in the future. Doing random things by just bridging to this cool new island place. I have a silk touch pickaxe, so I have grass blocks. But hey, my dripstone farm is working. The gold is needed to do some bartering with the Kyle homies. Chestplate is toughened and mended. Dirt is collected. Let me grab the skulls and soul sand for now. The perfect location for this battle to commence will be inside this woodland mansion structure that generated cobblestone straight down to the lowest level. So you are my boss, huh? And as my boss, I asked you to give me a promotion. Okay, you just have to die. Guess I am the new boss around here. This beacon will have to be powered. I don't got blocks for it. So I start a new thing around here. Right after I get some sleep. If I don't get interrupted, back to the iron farm. Oof, oh yeah. I am building an iron farm. Just the flooring already added. And don't forget to torch up the place. Cobble, 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 cobblestone. Gobble these nuts. I am so immature. But with all the cobblestone, I used it to make cobblestone walls. The trees will be my resource for building. I get to do so much progress in this world by using the most easiest material as wood. But the place gets visits of scary creatures when it's dark. Kill this tall glowing eyes guy. He cannot grieve anything. All I can go for is none other but this bastion here. Give me the gold though. I want to have it. I have some spare blocks, I said. When I use them all, I said. Cobble, 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 cobble. I have to get walls. Lots of walls for me farm of mine. Save the trees, or grow them as fast as you can. Huge amounts of wood is a priority to have gates. I need the gatekeeping to stop the water from flowing. And water, here you go. And he plays, the gates are open. And like, look at how much I care. Gauges are for naughty boys and girls, or whatever you are, to be locked in. Just for this water to push on what will be produced. The final gates have to go here in the middle, leading straight into the firing pit. Now I have to get villagers up there. This elevator for the water is good for a man with limited resources. I just have to place the water, and with the only one bucket I have to jump down and have to place one bucket at a time until I get to the top. Push this guy in and look at him go. A simple boat is what I use, but he is a stubborn one to even go up there. But beds are the things that these guys needed in these cages. Same as I. Yippee! So fun to land on the bed. I wanted to focus more on this villager transportation. Sometimes these villagers are a hassle to work with, and I have to play little mind games every time it doesn't go according to my plan. Zombies. I have a chance to get one of them from the grinder. Eric will be your first name. Failing to get a zombie in the holding cage. I just use the daytime to have the villagers moved. But I have no more strength to make beds for these villagers in cages. So why not build a machine that will produce me tons of strength to make even more beds for me? Jump in, and I missed. This zombie can come in here for me, but he has fallen down, and the iron golem did his work. Lava, I need you to burn all the golem guys in this tube. All you villagers can stay in your cages where you belong. Hey, I made a jump. Epic. Sir, if you resist, I will have to use force. Creeper is about to blow. Oh no! Why do you have to do this to me? Zombie, come here. No. Why? Why did you hit me off? At least the zombie is here where he's supposed to be. Now, one side is working. You over here, I will name you Eric. Yes, getting my sweet, sweet iron in here. My own anvil, give it to me. Villagers can go to the other parts in here. Need another name tag. So when the nighttime hits in the sky, I can have him trapped. Hey, what are you doing here? Get away from my undead friend over here. No! You hit him. Here you go, Stan. Don't worry, that iron golem is burning to bits now. Use the night when I have it, and the friendly Kyle can stay here. This iron is so good for Emerald's Exchange Center here. Now, let me put magic to my feet. So good. But it can be better. All this iron has to be stored somewhere, and work my day to perfect this. I get the hoppers and redstone to organize the iron in this one chest over here, and the puppies can go into this dropper so that they can be disposed. But the huge quantity of iron has to be crafted, thanks to the new block added in 1.21, the Auto Crafter. But I thought items go into it and it crafts them already, but to my mistake, it doesn't. The YouTube tutorial I looked up provided me on how I can have it set up to craft full iron blocks for the situation. This iron blockade will be transported up in a more convenient chest. God, this looks ugly. But the first iron blocks are placed for my beacon. More villagers are bred and ready to go to my farm. And they die quicker in this lifespan. Oh my god. No, no torches on the beacon were placed, and the mobs are like pests that need to die. There, you villagers. A nice glass roof for you to be safer. Speed. I need speed for me. Everything I will need for a battle ahead is here kept in this ender chest. I can get more villagers transported on this day. Ender pearl down safely, and let's go to bed. Mending and Unbreaking Free book is great for me when I get a special item. Let me head to the stronghold. Craft an ender eye to fill up the slots here. Almost. This wandering trader is still up here. I can grab the saplings he is selling me. Preparations to get to the end. Let's do this. Oh, I missed one ender eye. Okay, place it in. And let's go! I have come to the unknown. I will be the hunter and shock dart all of the single tower I can see in here. When dragon was in the fountain, I just dipped and avoided the dragon rush. This bow has taken men and beasts alike. I have found there is a little difference. Today is not my day to die, and the Endermen are here to learn it the hard way with their oppressions. Don't go easy on them, they will never learn. You failed now. Flee, be gone to your maker. I wanted to get this dragon egg, but it fell in the fountain here. Well, I'll get it later. When I explore the outer islands in here, I wanted to do it in a speedy boost. It's like Christmas morning. The end city is here. I saw a boat here, so I can tower up. Kill the shulker and have the elytra wings on day 69. And same on this day has to be the dragon head collector. Put every useful enchant on my elytra and name it to a special day name. I am finally flying like an angel in the skies. Home, here I come. And hey, a dragon egg is here. Naming you the day 69 dragon egg. But no slacking off. I need one more item for this day to grab as a trophy. Bastion. A treasure bastion, that is. All I need is a special netherite ingot. The danger brings my health to lower levels. Oh my god, I have to do this. It's nice to grab a netherite ingot on the special 69 day. Don't forget to name it. New bastion nearby, why not grab it? Hey guess, right back at ya. Enjoy your mail. Treasure room is always gorgeous. Flying back home, the day 69 has ended like Christmas itself. This is how everything looks from the top here. All the scrap and gold can be crafted for another netherite. but this one can be put on my sword. And all the gold that I grabbed is used to have a beacon closer to its full effect. My path leads me to this end dimension again. Come back to the city I was to loot for some shulker boxes, and just leave. Why not explore this end to find an extra elytra around this place? You can always have extras in case of danger. Home. I have to go back home, just so I can have these wings crafted to perfection. What can I do now in this world? With all the bosses killed, it's to just build. To have a place feel cozy how I want it. All that iron is good to fill the beacon to its full power, and a haste 2 is a good effect for what I have planned. Replicating the same circle size down here, just like the one I got above me, and I have to use 2 or 3 rockets to go back up to the upper platform. Now the farm I wanted and planned is the stone farm. The cobblestone generator is too slow for me to get any cobble, so an upgraded version with a haste 2 effect will do wonders. Now I have to get the stuff stored somewhere. This blue one will be my valuable shulker. Mine stone, I can. The best way to remember what each shulker represents is by naming them and adding symbols to each one of them. Snow will be used as a building material, but for it I need to store it in my shulker box. What is left to do? To fill up the stone shulker box. For other projects I have stuck in that smart head of mine. Villagers have grown, so I can get them in the needed places. Wandering trader, you got any goods? Yes, you do. Acacia is a good deal for me. Give it to me. Nighttime, so the final zombie can go into his right place. Phantoms, get away, you! You annoying mosquitoes, you! Okay, zombie, you are safe here. Get out of here, you golem! No treats for you. All the zombie names are Kenny, Eric, Stan, and Kyle. You are awesome if you know that reference. Okay, just flying down to build the platform. Wood is gathered as a building block once more. New thing, flying to the bastions for netherite, for my armor and stuff. Oh gosh darn it, I hit the zombie piglin, and the swarm of them are after my booty. Okay, hey look, they're chilling in the lava. Okay, this side is so chaotic. Let me just get the loot and just dip. I am not done. I need enough netherite to have good armor. The second pillaging is enough to have almost of all of my armor pieces to have netherite upgraded to them. Third is spotted. And this one has a legendary item for me. The enchanted golden apple to make me feel powerful. This final piece is applied to my chest plate, and then I got an achievement for it. No stopping here. I needed other netherite pieces to get my diamond items upgraded, to pack some strength and punch to them. Okay, all of that is enough for the chest boy like myself. With this loot, I can make netherite to have it put straight into my axe. Now I can use a stone that I mined just for this fortress to cover it fully with stone slabs. All this time I spent stone slabbing the entire fortress, but at least the site looks cool, like a snowy stone blizzard passed by. Progressing with all the stone I grabbed, but the fortress has some dangerous mobs intervening with my building procedure. But when I ran out of blocks to place, I came back with 4 wither skulls in my stash. I need to restock on stone again, so I can return to the fortress. This iron golem farm produces so much of this iron over here. Now let's get under and work on filling up this area. Oh wow, this creeper just blew up. But I ain't afraid of this no more. Fortress, I come for you once more. I just wanted to do nothing but block placing on this day. Oh okay, I forgot to grab the diamond when I was days before here. Slabs are preventing the nether mobs from spawning, and with limited space, they appear like crazy in these areas. That's all the blocks. I am just leaving for now. Fill it up back with stone. Then I wish to go back some other day. New idea. Let me fly to the pillager outpost. Got the sweet potion from the banner guy. Let's use it on the trial chamber to get a proper challenge. I got my best gear for this challenge here, but I got them skeletons trapped to get easier kills. And the loot here is awesome to get. Oh, God, apple. God! More of the OP loot from these omnibus vaults I grab. Just the dangers here keep me so active. Just run and kill. There you go. Flick. And you're gone. Another gold apple of OP. hit me up, and Market Garden. What's the matter, hippie? Hair got in your eyes? Okay, that's the third apple from these omnibus vaults. All this loot has to be put away. I still got the effect on, so let's go to another trial chamber. I need to get lucky to have the chances of getting the heavy core to drop at some point. But this place fails to provide me on what I want. I am done with this. I go back to cover this fortress for good this time. The wither skulls are dropping at the same time. Chaos erupts. This is so many blazes in one place. There is a crowd of skeletons coming straight for my life. But all of you can perish. But what is good and satisfying to just place the final blocks in here. So fascinating to look at. Go back to my lower platform. Building here! For the final touches for it to be here. But you know what? I will make this lower platform an even wider circle. What I have in mind, I will want to finish this when the time comes. And the risky move I make, but an awesome one. All my days is just focusing on this. Flying back up to get the wood, and flying back down to build. On this type of routine of building for more, and more, and more times. Same for this day, more, and so on as more. So much of the same thing. Even I was tired of doing it. But hey, the progress on it keeps me active. That is what I use as a coping mechanism. And the final blocks are placed for here. Let's go for an adventure from all the building. And the trial chamber, here I come for you. I need that heavy core. But from it, I get god apples. It does not feel satisfying anymore. Leaving this challenge of a trial chamber to enter a new one. The dangers here that gives makes me eat one golden apple. Feeling like Popeye from spinach. But in exchange for this, I get another god apple. This place has loads and loads of skeletons. I am shot from every direction over here. Look at me, how bricked I am. God apple time once more. I got the engines working here to kill the rest of them. Oh wow, a cactus chest boy is a thing I am now. This zombie is just like, I don't want to do this no more. This trial ain't no good, but this is another special day for me. When I was traveling, I saw a sunflower island. And some buried treasure floating in the distance I flew at. My plan is to get a simple god apple on this day to have specially named as a trophy for my room. But it does not want to drop from the vaults I opened. Luckily, I have it named and have it named Day 99 Golden Apple. No stopping here, I must keep moving fast if I want this wither killed on this day. Set up a fighting grounds like I did with the first wither. I am not gonna battle this wither. This iron golem will do the battle for me. Just push you in, and you do the JoJo style. もっと趣味が悪くなるんだからな。顔面の形の方が。なんだこいつのスタンドは。時間でも止められたみたいに速すぎる。Good job, Iron Golem. I have to fix you so you wouldn't die. You will be remembered on this brave day. Name it the Day 99 star. Right, this is the end of this journey. I already beat the dragon, the wither, and the trial chambers that the world had to offer me. What is left but only focus on building, so my next video will be reaching 300 days instead of 200. With all the things I have planned. To not miss any of my uploads, you can subscribe to my channel and like the video if you enjoyed. But anyways guys, stay healthy and see you on my next video.